Alright, and we are live. Yo, what's up guys, it's Demon on here, welcome back to another live stream. And, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a whole new setup on my wakeboard so that I can keep track of everything better. Alright guys, how you doing? So, we're here for the C Cups 150 at Charlotte, and by the way, no, I did not ask for this to be the name of the race. Vern decided that he wanted that to be the name of this race. He decided that this would be a C Cups sponsored race. So, within the next 10 minutes, the drivers will be hitting the track at Charlotte Motor Speedway for a 100-lap event here at Charlotte. It's sure to be an interesting one. Alright, guy, that's what you want. And that's what we might see today as we're going to Charlotte, and it's sure to be an interesting one, to say the very least. Now, real quick, I'm going to pull up the Chicagoland results so we can discuss that. No, we don't have that. Okay, that's lovely. So, yesterday at Chicagoland, we saw an incredible race, a nice finish, and we saw Confetti in dominating fashion take home the win. He led 50 of the 67 laps completed yesterday. From there, second place would come home as Josh, or no, sorry, that would be Gavin, my bad. Gavin in the 95 would come home with a second place finish, followed by Josh Ryguy in his first start with a nice fourth place finish. Rum would grab fifth. Chevy would grab P6. Hold up. Can you guys not hear me when I have that pulled up? Okay, we're gonna do a test quick, to see if you guys hear me when I have it on the stream here. Okay, we're gonna do a test quick. Okay, so it does. Okay, my bad. Okay, I was being stupid. Damn it, marker. Don't malfunction. My handy dandy black marker that I've been using for the last few races. Now, we have a bunch of drivers here who we expect to go out, lead laps, and have a really good race. We have 6 drivers set to take the field today, as of now, getting ready for the C Cups 150 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Among those, is Vern. Now, Vern has struggled so far. He has not finished a race yet. He is DNF'd in both races so far. Pretty early on, actually. He's led laps in both races, but he's not been able to finish a race. GU has not started a race yet, but he's looking to lead some laps today and maybe grab a win. Confetti coming off the momentum of that dominating performance of Chicagoland. Chicagoland and Charlotte, both mile-and-a-half tracks. Very different mile-and-a-half tracks. Yes, Charlotte's a lot narrower, more bank-in, quad oval instead of a tri-oval, not a curved backstretch, but still a mile-and-a-half, a little bit similar driving. Let's see if that momentum from Chicagoland, that dominating performance, is going to carry over today. Awesome has not had a good season so far. I don't know if he's even showed up to a race. I don't have the points pulled up in front of me. But Awesome's looking to turn his season around today with a good performance. And on top of that, Josh, who is second in the lap lead-in stand-ins for this season, he's looking to try and step his game up and potentially go out and win the race today. As for Raga goes, he's looking to build on that 4th place finish. When I talked to him previous, he said that he wasn't expecting much out of his 38 Gatorade car, but he's really hoping that he can have a good run today and potentially get a top 5, and that's all that he's hoping. That's a smaller team. That's not a big team like some of these other guys are on, like JGR or HMS. That's a small team. JTG is a very small team. So, for Rye Guy, a top 5 would be a good finish. A top 3 would be incredible. Building on that 4th place finish yesterday, that's what he hopes to do today. Let's see if he can make that happen, but we're also going to be watching for the battle for the win. Now, we're not going to be watching the points yet. We're not going to watch the points for another couple races, but we are going to watch the battle for the win and the battle for the laps led, because while weird, there are points awarded to the driver who leads the most laps. So it is mildly important. Now that's going to include points at the end of the race to the driver who led the most laps in the race, but also the driver who leads the most laps throughout the regular season is going to start the playoffs with some extra points. So it is important to go out there and lead as many laps as you can to try and get that advantage going into the round of 8. Now, currently we've received an invite to the lobby. We are now waiting on the okay to join the lobby. As we're going to await the start-in lineup for today's race. Now remember, this is a manual caution race, meaning that there are no game yellows, so the only lap checks that we need is to make sure we don't get ahead or behind. Now, we're going to have a dual counter, I think. You know what, I'll move the lap counter in the top right. I'm a right-handed rider, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lap counter in the top right, and I'm just going to do tallies. Okay, we've been given the okay to join the lobby. And we are joining now. We'll use this top left area for numbers so that I can start getting used to the numbers. Now, real quick sponsor plug. If you want to watch the NASCAR C-Cup Series, go ahead. Races for this week are being scheduled tomorrow. We are racing at Martinsville this week on Wednesday night for the Coca-Cola Truck Series, Thursday night for the C-Cup Series. Sure to be incredible races, and hopefully this one is too here at Charlotte, as I am very confused what I just came to. What lap is it? What's happening? Okay, so who led the first lap? Who led the first lap? Because that is important. Who led that lap? I think Vern led that lap. So then how many laps is the race? Oh, okay, so apparently... Okay, so these are not racing laps, guys. What these are is this is going to be the pre-race pace laps. So, you guys pitted end of lap 1, right? Can I get confirmations on this? What lap did you guys pit, like, in-game lap? And what lap are you guys going green on for the in-game lap? Going this time? Okay, so what lap did you go... What lap is it right now, and what lap did you pit on? What, 4 at the line? Okay, so... So this will be a 97 lap race. So 97 laps here at Charlotte. We're not going to be able to keep track of the fuel for the start here. And here we go, getting ready for the green. Buggity, buggity, buggity! Let's go Charlotte racing, boys! We already have a lag out from Rye Guy, but GU is going to lead lap 1 of the race. Very unfortunate for Rye Guy. He's not even going to be able to start the race. So that will take him out of contention. On board with Confetti now. Well, I'm moving to 88. Lap 3 now, currently GU the leader, but not far behind him is Confetti. Confetti holding in there. Remember, he's the one that dominated last week. So he's really looking for a strong run today. GU will lead the 4th lap of the day. And Confetti's going to start to fall back a bit. Okay, so we have to remember, that's the end of the cycle. GU still out front as we end lap 5. Now side by side for the lead between Confetti and GU. A little contact there. Confetti's going to catch the wall. You'll see a lot of Rye guys sitting on pit road this race, as I'm going to have to be flipping through everything. And I'm going to struggle with that sometimes. But currently, GU is sitting pretty out front in that. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just going to call it the weeaboo car, because I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't know. Confetti trying to come back and maybe challenge again for that lead, but so far to no avail, as GU has led all 7 laps of the day. If we look back to that incident the last time that Confetti got to the outside GU, it looks like Confetti was there and then GU just maybe hit the apron and came up and got into the quarter panel of the 48 and just put him in the wall. I'd say no fault of either driver, just... Oh, 17 in the wall going into turn 3. That's gonna kill a lot of his momentum. As the 48's gonna start catching back up as we end lap 8. Oh, Rye Guy left on accident. Okay, well, Rye Guy, unfortunately, will not even be able to start the race, so, I don't know whether or not he'll get points, so I'll have to talk to Vern about that, whether we're gonna give him points or not. But so far, GU has led every lap today. Albeit that's only 9 laps of 97. So guys, what they've done so far, they only got to do that about 10 more times. And even then, they still got a little more to go. So now what they've done today, they've only got to do about 10 more times, and then they're good. What about now? And side by side for second between Confetti and Vern. They're still holding it side by side right now. It's, oh, 20 gets loose under the 48, around goes the 48 in the 20. Hard hits for both of them, and the caution's gonna come out. Hard hits for the 48 and 20 as they were battling side by side, and looks like the 20 just got loose under the 48, put him in the wall, and that got him even more loose and just sent him around. Unfortunate for both those drivers, but that will bring out the caution. Very unfortunate for our leader, GU, in the 17, and so 17 obviously unhappy that that caution came out, but I'm wondering if they're going to open pit road, and that would bring up some adjustments. We'll see if maybe they'll bring it down pit road this time, or if they'll go green. It looks like they're going to bring it down pit road. $17 currently your leader. And yes, they'll bring it down pit road this time. So, GU, currently your race leader. As everybody's going to come down pit road. Everybody wanting that fresh tires and that fuel. So they'll be pitting on lap 13 here. Now, the pit strategy is going to be very interesting for this race, because with this stop, they'll be able to get to about lap 33, another stop to 53, another stop to 73, and another stop to 93. So they're about 4 laps short right now on 3 stops. So if it were to go green the whole, obviously it's not going to go green the whole way. By the way, there's the race off pit road presented by Sunoco. But if it were to go green the whole way, then it would be down to a saving game. Obviously, though, cautions are going to come out. People are going to want to pit under caution, and that's going to definitely change up the pit strategy. So we'll have to watch that throughout the race. But everybody did take 4 tires, and I'm assuming they all filled up the tank. I see no reason for them not to. as they're going to double up and go green this time. Here in lap 13, we'll be going into lap 14 when we go green. Wait, Vern, what lap is it right now in the game? Green flag's back out. And the 88 will lead its first lap of the day. We seem to have a miscommunication with the laps. We'll have to discuss that under the next caution. Get that sorted out, but currently I believe we are on lap 14 of 97. Obviously with the pace laps we did pre-race, that's going to change up what we see here from what they see in game. As the 17 is going to continue to lead. And almost around in the back. On board now with the 48, as now we're going to go on board with the 24, side by side for the lead. Between the 17 and 24. 17 is going to lead that lap, but the 24 fighting back on the inside. Still side by side as they come off turn 2. These guys are really not giving up that spot. And they can do this. They have that huge gap back to third as the 20 caught the wall there in 5th place. They have that huge gap back to the 88 who's in 3rd place. So these two can really afford to battle side by side. As the 17 is going to continue to lead in. It looks like he's almost going to clear the 24. And he is going to clear the 24. 24 back down to the bottom here in 1 and 2. Really not giving in to the 17. 17's been dominant all race, but 24 really fighting back. The inside seems to be preferred in 1 and 2, but then here in 3 and 4, it seems like you really want that outside lane. Like here on the entrance, you can see 24 almost clears that, and he does. The 20, as I was saying, that 24 clears the 17. So we have a new race leader here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and that looked for a moment like a wreck in the back, but it wasn't. And 17 looking to the inside as we go on board with 17. And Motorsport Game 17 Ford Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing. And he's going to make it stick. 17 back out front. Before looking back to the inside. Side by side, 17 is going to continue to lead. .24 working that inside though, and we can see the 17 is going to get a little bit of momentum off the corner, but off of 2, there's just not nearly the momentum that you get off turn 4. See, here in 3 and 4, you really want to be on the outside, but in 1 and 2, you do want to be on the inside. That seems to be what it is the 17 is going to continue to lead, barely though, that time. .24 really fighting there on the inside. Still side by side. Now, what this is doing is, this is allowing the 48 to catch up. You see just how much the 48's closed the gap. We see problems for the 88. He's gonna be way behind, but We did not quite get who led that lap because we were having some issues with the camera. But we believe that was the 24, as the 24 is going to get out to the lead now. And yes, we're giving that lap to the 24. Confirmation, the 24 did lead that lap, so he's out front. And now the 48 challenging for the lead, but not going to happen. The 24 is going to continue to lead. Can we get to the right person? On board now with the 20 in that sports clips haircut Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. The number 20, that is Vern. 24 continuing to lead here at Charlotte. As the 17 will take the lead. 17 in the lead, 7 after second. 40 is going to dive it in on the inside of the 17. 3 wide as they go through 3-4. The 17 is going to catch the wall. Contact. And around goes the 20. 40 led the lap, but the 20 is around. And that's going to bring out the second caution of the day, we believe. And it doesn't look like it will unless they are racing it back. It doesn't look like they are, so looks like there will be no caution for that for some reason. And Confetti's gonna continue to lead the race, leading his first laps of the day. And yes, indeed, that was a race it back, so the caution is now out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Confetti, currently a race leader. For those of you who are just tuning in, the 17, who's currently sitting in second place, has led 18 laps on the day. We've had 6 lead changes so far, with Awesome sitting there in third and the 24 leading 4 laps today. Our current leader, the 48, has led the past 2. Vern hasn't led anything today, but Josh has led a lap. Rye Guy, unfortunately, made the race, and then when they were doing the pre-race pace laps and pit road check, he had some problems and was not able to start the race, as I believe they're going to be pinned this time. And yes, they are. They're going to come down pit road. So Confetti will now have led 3 laps on the day, and an Awesome having some issues. It looks like, yes, he will not finish this race. And that has more implications than just he can't win, because with the point system, that is now a 20-point deduction that he has taken. Now, Vern, when we get off pit road, if I can get a confirmation of what lap is it in the game, as we see the race off pit road, will be won by the 48, but barely over the 17. I believe that was him letting us know. 30 of 100 in the game. So then, yes, I do have the correct lap. Okay, so I do have the correct lap. It is 27 of 97. Now, the reason we have this issue is because we had those pace laps and that pit lap before the race. So that does change things. So it is currently lap 27 of 97. We are only doing 97 laps of the 100 because we have the pace laps pre-race as we go green this time. Green flag's back out, and big shot from the 88 to the 48, as the 48 will lead us to the green. 3 wide for the lead as they come off turn 4. What a move, and ooh, that one's hard to tell. I believe that was the 88. And yes, we have confirmation that was the 88 that led that lap. So he's led now 2 laps today. But the 17 would get the 3 wide in the back for second. The 17's going to start pulling ahead now. We are on board with 88. So now at 8 lead changes on the day. Or, yes, 8 lead changes on the day now. And the 17 has now led 20 laps on the day. Now these guys can make it to about lap 46 to 48. Somewhere in that gap, they're all going to have to hit. That's as far as they can make it. And currently on fuel, if they stretch it on one of these fuel runs, if they save 1 lap of fuel on one of these fuel runs, they can make it to the end currently with only 3 stops, right? Yes, with only 3 stops, we can make it to the end if they stretch it. Now, if they don't want to stretch it, they can take a 4th stop, which I don't see as a better option. I believe they're going to have to... Ooh, 17 might have caught the wall there, but I think they're all going to have to go ahead and stretch it a little bit. The 17 is going to continue to lay down lap after lap here. At Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now we saw it yesterday with, oh, a little problem with the 48, I think he caught the wall off too. But we saw it yesterday where one car managed to get out front and was dominant the rest of the race, and that's what we're seeing today so far with the 17. He's really been able to keep that lead. Once he gets out there, he's been able to keep it. The 48 starting to make up a little bit of ground, it looks like, actually. Lap 35 of 97 now. Still quite a ways to go in this race, a lot can happen. 2 cautions and 8 lead changes on the day, and it looks like the caution is now out. It looks like the 88's gone around. Yes, indeed, the 88 has gone around. So that'll bring out the 3rd caution of the day here on lap 35 of 97. And Vern, if I can get a lap confirmation, and a lap confirmation, I mean, what lap in the game is it? If I can get that, that'd be highly appreciated, as they're going to come on the pit road this time. It's been 9 laps since they pitted, and everyone feels the need to come down. as they'll all be putting on 4 fresh Goodyear tires and some Sunoco fuel. Race off pit road, presented by Sunoco. It's gonna be won by the 17. Big shocker there. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not what I thought. Shit. Okay, now it's what I think. So it's now 26 laps led on the day for GU, as I'll just put in chat what lap we are on so everyone is clarified. We're on lap 37 of 97 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. GU currently your race leader, with Confetti sitting in second, Vern in third, Josh in fourth. That will be your lineup when we go green. Vern, of these, is the only one who's not led a lap today. Can he change that? Let's find out. Green flag's back out, and GU's gonna pull ahead. As they're coming off, oh, the 17's going to catch the wall a little bit. That's not going to slow him down too much, though. He'll keep the lead. The 48 is there, though. The 48's just trying to find a line that's going to work. The inside a little better in 1 and 2. The outside a little better in 3 and 4. Now, the 17's been preferring whatever line's given to him all race. He really can work out of the way, and I think there's a spinner in the back. Indeed, that's Josh around in the back. And I believe that will be a caution. They might be under a race back. We'll find out. As the 48 right on the bumper of the 17. 48 goes high. He's going to arc the car. Not going to be able to get a good enough of a run, as the 17 will lead his 30th lap of the day. And it looks like there actually won't be a caution. So, a little surprising, but we do stay green as we come off of turn 4, with GU continuing to lead. But Confetti is right there on his bumper. Confetti's not making this at all easy on GU, as he's staying there, just trying to fight back and stay with the 17, maybe make a good move later when the 17 makes a mistake. The 17 very high off turn 4, might have caught the wall just a little bit. They'll retain the lead, however, as they dive it into 1. Off to now, look at the run the 48's going to get here. He's going to draft up, and look at how close he's going to get. He's going to get to the bumper of the 17, but the corner's just too soon here. Not enough time to make a move. And look at this. He's going to do the same thing. Actually, a better corner than the 17. He's going to have the draft, and he's going to pull right up to the 17's bumper and actually move to the outside of the 17. So the 48 choosing the high line, and that's going to get him a better run off of 2. Obviously, though, not as powerful as the run off 4, but he is going to get right to the bumper again. And the 48 to the inside of the 17. 17 left the lane open, and the 48's going to take it. Now, side by side, we talked about the run that you get off of 4 being stronger than the run that you get off 2, and the 17 used that to his advantage there, as he was able to retain the lead. And it looks like 17 might actually brush the wall in the middle of the straightaway there. As he's gonna hit the apron, here comes the 48 on the inside. Side by side for the lead, and the 48 will take the lead here at Charlotte. A mistake by the 17, and that's what the 48 wanted, but the 17 didn't fall too far back. As he is still right there, looking to the inside now, side by side, as that's not the camera we want. We want this camera. 17 to the inside, and he's gonna actually just have an overall better corner than 48 as he dove it in. 48 trying to use the run off the high side, but just not going to be strong enough. 17 will take the lead back. 17 does really seem to have the best car of the day. I think it'll take an incredible pass from the 48 off 4 on the final lap to maybe beat him. As the 17 is going to just continue to lead. The 48 is staying there though, so if the 17 makes another issue, the 48 can be there. The 48 doesn't seem to be as strong as the 24 was, but still a very strong car from the Hendrick camp. Now let's take a look at the run that he's going to get. We can see where they're going to go into turn 3 here. And the 17 is going to pull a bit. But then you see in the center, the 48's a little faster, and 17 get a little high there. Ooh, man, brush the wall just a tiny bit. As he's actually going to get a nice run off, counteract that run the 48 was going to get. But the 48 here going to the 1, he's going to dive in and actually poke to the inside of 17. He's going to get in there, but 17 with a little bit of a run off the high side. Not going to be able to pull too much though, and he's going to dive it into 3 and 4. The 48 cut off gas a little early, and it looks like they're going to get about the same time back on throttle. The 17 caught the grass, and the 48 had the draft. Seventeen's going to continue to lead, a little bit of a higher line through turn 4 than the 48. And that time it's actually not going to work very well, as the 48 managed to stay right there on that bumper. And the 48 looks high, can't quite get there. He's going to stay right behind the 17 for the time being. Looks like the 17 definitely going to lead the most laps this race. No question about that. As the 17 currently the leader, the 48 right there. The 48 can't quite get to the inside, so now 40 laps led on the day by the 17. And there's not many opportunities left for someone else to take the most laps led. It looks like that will go to the 17 more than likely for this race. Very high, he's going to catch the wall off 4. He's going to lose the lead to the 48, so Confetti will take the lead off a mistake by the 17. See the 20 down pit road. '17 to the inside of the 48. Side by side for the lead, and the 17 will take it back. As the 20 will come off pit road. Now let's take a look here on the helicopter cam again. What's going on? So they're going down the backstretch. We're going to see going into 3 and 4. 17's going to pull. He does get off the gas a lot later, but here comes the 48 with a big run. Oh, the 17 with a bad corner. It looks like that's because he's pitting, yes. The 17 will pit and leave the 48 on track. So we are towards the end of that fuel run. Let's see when these other guys are going to pit us. Here comes confetti down this time. And Josh is going to be in with him. Now, where's the 48 going to come out compared to the 17? On board with the 17. Actually, we'll go on board with the 20. It's just not. We'll go on board with the 17. Where's he going to be? We can see he's going to actually pass the 48. So the 17 will take back the lead. Now, battle for second between the 20 and the 48. Remember, the 20 pitted way earlier than these guys. And the 88 trying to not go a lap down. And the 17 just with a much faster car, the 88 will go a lap down. I'm going to watch this battle for second. Because actually that seems to be over. The 48 got by the 20 on those fresher Goodyear tires. Now the 48's going to try to track down the 17. Which is not the easiest of tasks. '17's been very fast all day, and 48's now going to have to track him down. Not only that, he's going to have to manage when he catches the 88. Try to catch him at the right time to be able to get by him effectively. '17's going to continue to lead now. Let's go back and watch this right here between the 88 and 48. On board the 48 now, we can see the 88 is a lap car, but he does have a little bit of speed, so the 48 is going to try to pass him at the right spot. Now, I'm not sure the 88 is trying to battle the 48, or the 48 in the wall. 48 to the inside of the 88. 88 fighting back on the outside, though, side by side. 48 just with a better car overall, though. He's going to make that pass. Ugh. And he's going to make the pass. Oh, 48 clips the apron. 88's going to fight back to the inside, and 17 really wants to see the 48 and the 88 battling. '88 in the wall, and he's not going to go around. As the 20 is going to come back down pit road. Possibly an issue for him. It's only been about 8 laps since he last pitted. So, interesting that he's down pit road again. Possibly an issue for Vern. That's very unfortunate for him and his race. We're now at least 60 laps into this thing. $20 is a lap down now. $17 will continue to lead. And I'm not quite sure where everybody is, so we're going to go on over 48 now just to see. See, there he is behind. So this is where they all are. So the 17-year leader going in 3 now. Now here goes the 48 into the corner. Here goes the 20 in the corner. We see the 8 behind them just going into the corner now. And G will lead the most laps of the day of anybody. Continuing to just completely dominate this race. Just like we saw last night at Chicago, and that race was completely dominated by the guy in second place right now, Confetti, and now the guy leading the 17, he's just completely dominated the entirety of this race, just tearing up the field. Now the 20 is on fresher tires than the 48, so it's going to be interesting to see if maybe he'll catch the 48 and possibly pass him. As we say that, the 20 does catch the wall a little bit there. He's going to push the 48, trying to look for a lane to pass him, potentially. 20 to the outside. Possibly trying to make a pass. Not quite going to do it, though, as the outside is not as good in 1 and 2 as in 3 and 4. Oh, and the 20 is going to get back in the wall, going in 3 again. It looks like he's maybe trying to push the 48. Just trying to get the 48 up to the 17 there. You still lead in the field. Confetti in second. They're the only 2 lead lap cars, actually, as Josh and Vern have both gone a lap down here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I believe the 20 actually may be 2 laps down. I'm not quite sure about that one, though. The 88 struggling back there. And the 88 having some problems in the backstretch. See, that's the gap currently between the 17 and 48, about a half a straightaway currently dividing up these 2 leaders. I just don't think anybody has quite over 20 in the wall. I don't think anyone has quite the speed that the 17 does. I think he's just so much faster than the rest of this field right now that really once the 48 had to pit and lost the draft to the 20, let alone that he pitted a lot later than the 20, so he had those fresh tires for a lap less. I really just think that did it in. Oh, and the 48 in the wall, 20's around. Not quite sure what happened there. Looks like that was quite the lag. And that'll bring out the fourth caution of the day. Now, if I can get a lap confirmation of what lap it is in the game, that would be appreciated. And I believe the 20 may be 2 laps down. We're gonna pit this time. So if anyone on the stream's in the race, I'd like to know, laps. Yeah, you're 2 down? Okay, and what lap is it? If I can know that, like, when I come off pit road, if I can know what lap it is, that would help. Josh is the lucky dog, so Josh will be on the lead lap. So, I do want to know what lap it is in Race Off Pit Roads, presented by Sunoco. 17 will retain the lead, as 80 is going to go to get his lap back. $76 of 100 for you or for GU? Okay, so then, yes, so we were, okay. And everyone's here, we're going to be going green this time. It'll be lap 76 for the restart. As we'll be seeing the green flag right now. Big push from the 88 to the 17. Green flag's back out. And GU's going to continue to lead. '88 was your lucky dog, but he's looking for the spot. Side by side for the lead with the 17. Here comes the 48, wanting a piece of that. Almost 3 wide. Not quite going to happen, though, as they come off turn 4. The 17 with the momentum off the high side. He'll retain the lead. G is going to continue to lead. And here comes the 20. He wants one of his laps back. Oh, the 17 got very loose, had to let off, and here comes the 48 to the lead. Sure, he's not happy about that. Having to check up a lot there, as the 48 will take the lead. It looks like lots of problems for people. The 17 will get the lead back somehow through all that. 20 having an issue. He'll stay on the apron. And the 88 to the lead. And the 17 will take the lead as Josh led the lap. And now GU's out front. But Josh is right there. And Confetti's a little bit back. Josh currently the one battling with the 17. '17 currently out front, and the 88 sitting behind him. And the 88 to the lead, 17 with a crossover. Get the position back. And the 88 will fall back into the clutches of the 48. He's on pit road. Okay. And the 88 to the lead. Side by side for the lead as they enter 3. 3 off of 4. The 88 will keep the lead and he'll actually lead the lap. Now I really need a lap confirmation when I can get one. 17 will take back the lead from the 88. Okay, I have the proper lap. '17 will keep the lead, but not like it's an easy lead to keep currently. The 88 is sticking relatively close to him, and I don't know what's been going on lately, but this has been very sloppy. There's been a lot of times where cars just randomly slow down and gain up speed between these three for no reason, and I'm still trying to figure out why that's happening, but very, very sloppy race in mile 3, I must say. This is not the prettiest race I've ever seen. So we have 8 laps to go now here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. '17's still your leader. And now he's going to slow down all the way back to the 8. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot that it's a saving race. I had completely forgotten about that. Okay, so this is not as sloppy as I had originally thought. And it appears, yes, the caution is out for the 48 spinning. Now it's a question of, do you pit? Now, can I get another lap confirmation since we're under caution, just to make sure? And I want what lap the leaders are on. And pit road is open this time. The lead lap cars will pit, and the 20 will go grab his lap back. I believe he's also letting us know what lap we are on, just for the quick lap check. Now, once they add the ticker back into the game, it'll be a lot better, but for now, since we don't have a ticker, do need lap confirmations every now and again. So since we're under caution right now, if I could get one of what the leaders are on coming off pit road. Okay, so I do have the proper lap. Good. Now, so far the 20's not let a lap, and I don't think that'll change. I believe he's 2 laps down right now. Which means he more than likely will not be a factor. This is the 5th caution of the race, by the way. We've had 17 lead changes so far. Currently 17 lead changes. Gio has led 74 of the 91 laps completed so far. An absolute dominant performance by the driver of the 17. Remember, this race is much longer than that race at Chicagoland or that race at Talladega, so more opportunities. And now the 22 laps down, he's not going to be a factor here, but what is going to be a factor is the 17, 88, and 48 that go into the Geico restart zone. Green flag back out, and that was a jump by the 88. No doubt about it, that was a jump. 5 to go currently. side by side for second. And oh, the 48 up the hill and into the wall, it looks like. Well, camera issue there. 4 laps to go now for Josh and GU as they are going to battle for the win as of now. Oh, the 17 at the apron, the 20's right there. He's 2 laps down, but he's still chugging along. Might be trying to help his Toyota teammate win in whatever way he can help him. And 3 wide, but one of them's the lap car. And here comes the 48, 3 wide for the lead. The 20 is not the leader. The 17 will lead the lap. 17 the leader as they dive in the corner. 3 to go currently. Side by side, the 48 to the lead. Now remember, the 20's still 2 laps down. And he's in the middle of all this. The 48 the leader rather. .48 the leader, 2 laps to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, here in North Carolina. Can the 48 hang on? He won last week at Chicagoland. Can he go back-to-back with a win here at Charlotte? He's going down the backstretch. The 17 is taking second from the 88. Coming out of 4. White flag is in the air. Final time around presented by Credit One Banks. Confetti trying to go back-to-back here in the Amazon Racing League. He finished, I believe, 2nd place at Talladega. He won in dominant fashion last race at Chicagoland. And going through 3 and 4 for the final time, does the 17 have anything left in him? No, he doesn't. Off of 4 for the final time. Confetti goes back-to-back and wins at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Good race by everybody overall. In a heartbreak for the 17, the 17 led 74 laps that race, was the favorite to win, and then on the final restart just couldn't quite get it done. He will not win today's race. That award will go to the 48 who will win back-to-back races here in the Amazon Racing League. So we see fastest lap is Confetti, followed by GU, then Vern, then Josh. So, unofficially, those are your stand-ins for the race. Those are the unofficial finishing positions. We'll see if maybe there will be a penalty to the 88 for the jump. I don't think there will be, but in the event that there is, I will let you guys know in the next race. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching the C Cups 150 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.